Hey, you guys, this is tiredg0th. This is the behind the scenes episode. I was gonna go live tonight. I was gonna go live and I didn't know if I should, and I was just like, I don't know what to talk about because there's so much going on. I started writing, I started writing literally like 2 movies. Never mind the 4 freaking books that I was working on and like the 1 book that I was actually like honing in on and like focusing on in order to meet my publication deadline for No Topic Press. But I've also been like branching out to other project distribution like things, and it's kind of been insane. So I'm, doing that. And still writing the book, putting stuff together, just, you know, doing whatever it is I do. And yeah, it's been cool. Very grateful for how things are. Very grateful for my life right now. And yeah, I mean there's there's just so much. There's so much work. There's so much stuff to be done. I just finished night school for a certification, so I didn't want to talk about that right away, but congrats to me. I'm getting I'm getting my test results tomorrow, so I guess we'll find out how well I did. And I'm pretty sure I passed my final. More than passed my final, but yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good, and there's a lot to look forward to. I also did another designer dumpster haul today. For those of you I've spoken with on IRC who are into like the whole designer dumpster dive thing, um, there was a haul today that was pretty cool. We got some stuff from Forever 21. It was myself and another person who's very near and dear to me. So, um, we went over to a remote location that I'm not disclosing here, but we went over there and picked up some really cool stuff. And we got some like really cool hoodies. We got some imports. There were some imports from Asia, some, hand knit, handmade stuff. There were also some really cool like sweaters, like knit things, knit like shawls, those long sweaters that teachers wear, like a couple of those, but like from the Gap and stuff. And I was like, wow, someone actually didn't want to wear these. There was like this really cool like knit sweater from LL Bean that someone like cast out of their wardrobe because it had some bleach on it. And I was like, give me that. Like I will wear bleach covered clothes. I don't mind that. I like the grunge aesthetic in that sense where like you can just upcycle what people would consider like declassed cosmetic damage, because it's like, who are you? If you can't rock that, I guess it's not for you. But that's just me. I actually like these were a gift from a church sale. They were $1 and they are so me. They're my Kuropi earmuffs and they're super cute. I love them. um there were also like some really really cool things that I stumbled upon recently. um it was nice, there's been some really nice stuff going on behind the scenes. There's been a lot of really like, I guess you could say like testing stuff, like literally in some cases, like really like difficult tests to kind of make it through. And I just did what I did. I was like, I am focused. Like I am focused on what I'm doing, and however it happens, it happens. And it's been progressively making its way toward a positive space, a really good space for me to like just flourish, right? And that's rather the point. That's rather the point of any decision you make. It's to flourish and bring other people up to your level, like through education, through provision. Like once I upcycle some of these clothes and like bring them to a cool like quality, I kind of want to go back through my stuff and like start picking stuff out that I can actually like go through and like redistribute and like give to people, because like I am I am so like appreciative of the things I've come into ownership of in my life, but I know that the importance of having something is also to know when to give it away, if there is a time to give it away. If there is a person who would like make more of it than I would, like that is my job to be that person, to be like, this is for you. This is why I'm holding it. Here you go. Like I'm so into that elevated distribution kind of thing. And it's like, the more people have that kind of attitude about it, no matter how much they have, it's like that kind of thing really helps people. It's a confidence boost, it's a comfort boost, like it does a lot. It does a lot for people. And I am like looking forward to going back into that kind of mode. Like, hey, I have this thing, I feel like you would love it. Like, I love doing that for people. It's one of the reasons I upcycle and designer dumpster dive in the first place, because it's like I might come into some cool ownerships of things, but like if I know that someone else would appreciate it just as much or maybe more, it's like, come on now. Yes, of course I will do what I can to like give you my things, find a way to give you my things. I thought about raffles with you guys. I don't have enough subscribers yet, and that's kind of killing my joy with this, but like when I have enough subscribers, especially paid subscribers, so I can pay for the shipping myself, I want to start doing poll raffles or like subscriber raffles where you get prizes for signing up to my blog. I did this at one point. I had paid subscribers, and when they would like, pay me to subscribe to my content, I would actually send them care packages with the stuff I was able to buy from their subscription. So they would get little envelopes with like handmade things that I made them, jewelry. They would get little like stickers on their packets. They would get a letter from me, like, like a monthly subscriber kind of like zine letter, like, hey, thanks for subscribing, this and that. Like, it was great. I love stuff like that. So I'm definitely trying to boost my subscriber count. If you're interested, send me a small subscription, let me know you care, but also tell all your friends to do that too, because $3 a month is not a lot of money, but a lot of you can make a huge difference with $3 each. So just let me know. And yeah, I mean, feel free. My personal preference, since Patreon does take a cut out of those subscriptions and I only see like $1 and change out of it at the end of those, my personal preference is that you are going to my merch store and looking at my funny t-shirts and my cool hoodies for fall and my fall jackets that I designed myself, so all of you can have the Academia Gothica official decals as your suit for the winter and for the fall and whatever comes first for you. I don't know which area you are in, where the weather turns that quickly. I don't know if you guys actually caught that. But yeah, I don't know exactly how the weather goes where you are in the world, but I have a lot of outerwear that you would be like, wow, like really impressed by the placement of how it's designed, how it looks. Like, you would really like what you get from my merch store. And actually, my spread shop, just for referential purposes, has some of the coolest merch options for choosing textiles. For those of you who are worried about cheap merch, I went into the actual textiles, the models, I checked that everything was of quality, and then I released it as a merchandise item. So let me know with your feedback how that actually worked out. I would love to hear from you. And also, 20 sales per day from that shop online sends a portion of what I make to healtrafficking.org. It is an organization that has supported doctors, lawyers, people of social repute, politicians, people who have had to hide their identities from trafficking incidents in legal matters, in legal representation, in support and emotional healing support, therapy, you name it. This place is actually starting a community hub to support people who have been trafficked. And I myself, as a survivor of soft trafficking, which is a type of human trafficking that is meant to be covert, I really want to support these guys. So if you're interested in buying anything from my merch store, a portion of that is also going to go to them, because I believe in their message, I believe in what they're doing, and I really care about what it is that I can do to contribute to that. So me personally, I would love to give them like $5,000. I have not made anywhere near that many merch sales ever yet, but if you know anyone who would be interested in supporting my endeavors to take at least that much money out of my merch sales to be able to contribute to that and still have some for myself, do that and definitely spread the love, the word, everything about how to directly support me as a creator. You can also book me for classes. Everyone knows that. I say that a lot. I'm trying not to say it as much because I don't want to be a broken record, excuse me. But yes, you can also book me for classes remotely or in person. I do tutorials. I do all sorts of stuff to teach, to help you get a grip, a feel for the tech community. I guess you could say information as it is, like what it's like to work in security, what it's like to work with security tools, precursors, tutorials, you name it. I am flexible with my rates, my education, I guess you could say like style. If I'm teaching you, if I'm teaching your loved ones, we can talk it out. We can like make it comfortable for literally any age group. Things will be discussed in a way where there's like a full comprehension of the security, the modeling, the threat modeling, like how things are built, why they're built that way, and where the threats are. That's what I care about people knowing, because from there, they will know so many other things. And that is what I care about. I care about where they can build from there. It's so super, super important. So I would like to be the person that helps you with that, if you would have me. And with that, this is the end of the BTS. Thank you for stopping by the behind the scenes. Thanks so much for being patient with me and tuning into my shows. Thank you for following along with me. Thank you for being there as chatters, as people here. Like, I'm so grateful for you. I love you. And I am planning also to do a cartomancy edition of the Tired Goth Reacts series. I haven't done one of those in a while. So it's going to be a fun, loaded night of content. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for celebrating the Spooky Sunday 200th article episodes. And I will see you guys in a little while, okay? See you. Bye.